Not lose weight, change anything in your life, thrive in 2025 without fixing the mindset. Let's Hey guys, it's January the 2nd. The party is over. What are we going to do about this? I have a teaching for you. Let's get it. Not lose weight, change anything in your life, thrive in 2025 without fixing the mindset. Let's go. Okay guys, here we go. I'm going to start teaching about mindset. Mindset is critical when it comes to thriving in 2025. I'm sitting here in the sun because I like to get my vitamins and it feels good. So my video might look crazy because in, out, but I'm getting my sun in. So I'm doing double benefit here. So what I'm teaching at Wealth Reigns Supreme this month is how to thrive in 2025, how we do it in January, how we get started in January. A lot of people will come right away and say, you know, you need to change your diet. And people are like, what? We just got done eating 4,000 cookies and we drank 20 different drinks all month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this board. So you'll see me looking down at it. Okay. I'm going to be teaching from this board. Okay. So this is about how to change your mindset in 2025. And so what we're going to do first is talk about step one. Step one is you need to sit alone, like totally sit alone. Be on your own without the kids running around, without the husband or wife or whatever you have. I have me, so I'm without worrying about anything, except for my sons. Take inventory around you. What surrounds you? What things are in your way for 2025? If you look right now, if you literally go into your living room or your dining room or wherever your decorations are, or maybe through the whole house, if you go do that, look and see if whatever is sitting around you right now is going to help you thrive in 2025. And I bet that you're going to be in shock. You're going to be like, wow, this is a disaster. I have to make some change. I have to do something different. So take inventory, sit alone, and think about what can change to help you move forward. For me, I'll tell you, I had to start pulling down decorations. So I started pulling down decorations. I started pulling down things off of the tree. The gifts started moving. I gave my sons a deadline for gifts. And I started working through all of the different things that need to be cleared to make way for a new season. I also did some spiritual work on that side as well by saging and cleansing the house. So I took inventory, I sat alone, and I thought about this, okay? So the next thing you need to do is make room. Making room means that you need to purge. You need to look around your house and see what should be purged. And if you have items that are extra, that are just sitting all over the place, you need to move them out of the way, because if you want something new to come in, you have to remove something old. And so when I say making room, that is physical room. And then you also need to make room mentally. So in your mind, are you still worried about bills? Are you thinking about the credit cards? Are you thinking about what Aunt Sally said to you at the party last month? You know, what are you thinking about? You need to make room, make space in your head right now in order to get a good start. Some people will say, go join the gym and just get started. Well, if your mind is not cleared out, then your body follows. So your body is not going to clear out as well. So you need to start with your mind. That's why this first video is about mindset in January. Next thing is setting deadlines. What I did the other day was I set some deadlines for my sons. And I told them that you need to eat these cookies or candy or whatever gifts you received from people, or get them out of here. You have 72 hours. You have 72 hours to get that out of here, because if you don't do that, they will sit around. And when you are struggling and when you are trying to work out, when you are trying to get yourself together, you will be unable to successfully do it, because you won't have bowls of fruit sitting around. You will still have bowls of old cookies. You will still have bowls of old candy sitting around. You cannot do that. You have to move forward. And how you do that is setting deadlines. Make sure you set those deadlines. Okay. Drinks, make sure you've cleared them out. You know, a lot of people do dry January. I do dry 90% of the year. And then I give myself permission on holidays or special occasions, things like that. And you do whatever works for you. But I noticed that when I don't touch the alcohol, I don't bloat up. So just giving you that heads up, with watching that, because it's just a lot of sugar. The next thing is write out your schedule. So I'm going to pull up my calendar here. Ta-da! So I have a calendar here that I got to get ready for this year. Okay. And what I do is I write it on a piece of scrap paper. And then after writing on a piece of scrap paper, then I figure out exactly what I want to do for January and how I'm going to succeed for January. And then I make a list. And then once I make my list, I actually categorize mine into different areas. So we'll talk about that in the next video, because some of that entails what goes on with the body. But this is on the mind that we're dealing with today. So write out your schedule on calendars or in a list style, because that will help you to stick to it. You will see this sitting, because I leave it open. Do not close it. It's not going to help you. I leave it open and it sits on a table or in an area that I can see it every day. And then if there's something I didn't get done, I know, oh my gosh, I just saw that. Now I got to go back and get that done. So again, keep this open or have your list. You might be able to see it back there on the wall. I actually stuck it to the cabinet. So I have a list there that keeps us in schedule. And my son looks at it because I homeschool him. So he looks at it every day. First thing he knows, jump up, get himself together, do his jumping jacks, get his body going, all that stuff, and take our supplements. So next is gather any tools or ingredients. So this week, what you're focusing on is starting to look at, what am I going to use that's going to help me to be successful in January? What do I have in this house? If you look around the house right now, what do you have in your refrigerator or in your cabinets that are going to help you get through January in a successful way, to make you feel better about whether it be weight, whether it be health, whether it be mind? What are you going to do? What do you have in those areas? So it's critical to have the right tools and the right ingredients in order for you to succeed with this, restart to 2025. Everybody writes down goals and dreams, and then they say, well, we don't make those. I used to do that. I used to write down dreams, goals, things that I'm going to do, and then they don't happen because I didn't put any action to it. This is the action that you need. You need to have it on paper that you can literally see your goals happening. And And, I think I said this in my series. I wrote a set of gratitude books, and they take you through the whole year. And, they're going to be in the description, but, they will help you have gratitude, which will usher in more great things to you. And they will also keep you on track through the year. So that's in the description if you want to get those. Set up your environment for success. So again, purge your house, move stuff. I have things right now. I threw those balloons earlier. I have things right now that are sitting in a circle, and they're ready to get boxed up into the basement because it has to go. That season is over. It's done. Make your house bright, cheery, get in the sun, have your calendars out so that you can see where you're going. Your mind begins to go, hey, oh, it's January. We're going to start moving that way instead of sitting here eating these cookies, eating this candy, and drinking more drinks when it is all unnecessary, as we are moving out of the season. Okay. You can do this. It's simple. It's just a matter of planning. It's a matter of sticking to it. And what I'm going to do is walk you through how we do it. So right now you are literally you're getting the information that I am doing to help you succeed. Like, this is how we succeed every year, where on my last video series, I taught about how we succeeded. And so I want you to succeed as well. And how you do that is with a plan, with what you're going to do. What is your goal, for the year? So anyway, what's coming up for Saturday, I'm going to talk about body reset, how we reset our bodies with different detoxes and different kind of shakes and things that we start to do. And I'm also going to be hitting that because I have many. So I'm going to be hitting that again starting next week. This is the reset to get you ready. And I know the world is chaotic. Be safe out there. I know that it is wild. Focus, because regardless of what's going on in the world, sitting and stressing over it is not going to help you meet your goals in 2025. You can pray for everybody. You can well wishes. Just keep stepping forward, or this time next year, you're going to be like, I wish I would have done that last year. So if you need more help on life shortcuts, I already did 31 videos on life shortcuts, and they were over the holidays. However, I threw so many tidbits in those videos. So enjoy yourselves, get that free information so that you can thrive in 2025. This is what we are going to do. There is zero other way. We are thriving in 2025 because I am done not thriving. How is that? We are thriving. Speak like we do. That's what we do. We thrive all the time. Everything we do is thriving. See that? Thrive. That's what we do. So I will see you guys again. Like and subscribe. And thank you for coming.